I think we have many examples of where diversity matters for technology, and the stark lack thereof has caused substantial issues. For example, I was just walking down to the store and I was wearing these headphones and my hair was down, and I absolutely could not use the headphones. The hair was getting in the way with the microphone, it was getting tangled, it was falling down, it just absolutely could not function. And I couldn't help but think, who was part of the team that created these? Who inspired this design? Who tested this design? Who evaluated it? Who were there any people with big hair in the development of this technology? And I can't help but think, probably not. Now, this is one example, but we have countless others. We have watches that don't sense people's pulse if they have too dark of skin. I remember I had a funny app that detected your age, or like just from a picture, and I sent it throughout my whole family. My father's black and my mom's Israeli, so everyone in my family was able to use this app and get the wrong age, except my dad, who it just said no person detected. We have video conference where if you want to use the feature to black out your background and it cuts off your hair, just so many different examples where the group that created this technology didn't include everyone. And so when it was developed, it has these just stark disparities. Now we know, or we predict, robotics is going to be huge. And I don't even want to play the thought process of what will happen if we don't have a diverse group creating robots. I don't even want to play that game. We have examples in other technology that this is an issue. Let's just preemptively make sure we have a diverse group creating robots, our new robots of the future, because they truly will impact the world, and we need to make sure they are ethical and they're safe and they're for everyone.
Diversity matters because how robots impact society is not separate from who participates in the development of robotic technology. We need to create environments that are welcoming, not intimidating, in our schools, research labs, companies, and conferences. And we should do this not only because it is right, but also because it will make technology better for society.
Specifically for me, before I actually saw a Black woman doing research in AI, I didn't know that it was possible for me to do it. And so when I would see a lot of other researchers, specifically like white men doing it, initially I would just tune out. Like if I saw a research paper, I would like browse over it, or if I saw something on TV, I would just change the channel because I implicitly felt like this is not for me, so I shouldn't, it doesn't matter like what these people are saying because these people are not speaking to my particular group. And I think it's important to just realize like how kind of segregated our society currently is. So that means that if someone is not speaking directly like to your particular group, sometimes it doesn't really feel like it's possible for you to enter space. So I think that's why diversity and representation is really important. And I know that a lot of times in this field we place meritocracy above representation, but I think it's important for us to realize like who are the children who are growing up in this country and really around the world, and are the people who are building and who are being publicized, do they represent them? Because if not, I do feel like there's going to be a generation who's lost and feels like this is not for me.
I want robotics to have a positive impact on the world and to amplify human potential, not attenuate it. To get there, we need lots of voices at the table to make sure that robotics is inclusive and supportive of the whole human spirit. We need all of our voices at the table because it may well be someone else's voice today that speaks out for what you or all of us need in the future. That is why diversity is so important.
Diversity matters if you believe in the inherent dignity of every human being. The world is not naturally fair. and it's particularly stacked against some groups of society. So if you're not actively supporting diversity, then you're actually contributing to the problem. So diversity matters.
So if this team of roboticists is going to design the systems of the future, it is absolutely vital that we reflect the world that we live in and that we look like this diverse world that we plan on contributing to. That is the best way for us to make sure that our solutions are appropriate and that they're not biased and that they actually will work for the most people.
Diversity matters because a diverse team gets to draw upon the cultural backgrounds, the lived experiences, the perspectives, problem-solving methods and mechanisms that every member of the team brings to the team. If all the voices are heard, and if all of the ideas are able to be valued and appreciated and examined, then the team as a whole is going to benefit from that interaction. We have hard problems to solve in STEM. We have hard problems to solve in engineering and robotics. If we want to solve those hard problems, we need all the problem-solving ideas on the table. And different people from different lived experiences are going to bring a variety of perspectives to problem solving. And that's exactly what we need.